Hello. Look, it's giant chaos dwarfs. So this could be interesting. We've been playing down just so many games. I guess it's late in the season, so not outrageous. 340. Great record. I mean, at least, you know, solid. Let's have a look how much Mighty Blow and Claw there is. Yeah, good amount. Plus agility, Bull Centaur. That's unfortunate. A Bludge Bull Centaur, that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, this team is set up pretty much exactly how you'd want it. A plus agility, oh boy. Okay, only 12 players though, so, you know, look on the bright side. Now what are we going to take here? Are we going to try and foul them? Yeah, I think we are. I think in this one, Sitek is not the way to go. I think Hack, a Wizard, and a Bribe is probably the way to go. Yeah, that kind of covers our bases. I mean, not as many bases as we'd like to cover, but you know. You can only do what you can do, eh? So let's see how this goes. This will be a good test of our fouling mentality. Because we could get absolutely ruined here. Gotta cross our fingers that regen is on our side. For one thing. Okay. I mean, this is a team that you just hate to see in general. Looks like he's just caught at Chaos Dwarf. This is just purely to, you know, annihilate people off the field. Which I guess we are as well. We just do it in a more foul-y way. That said, he has two dirty players, so it's not like he's not trying to foul. He's got a guard hobgoblin as well. Oh, that's ugly. So we're on defense, which I'm okay with actually. So we're just gonna give him weak players. I feel like we should take this school off at the very least. We need to save him for the second half where he's gonna have to hold on to the ball and run around. The other one we might leave on. No. No, we don't leave the other one on either. They're just going to get completely destroyed. So we're going to protect our, you know, best players a touch here. Probably go after the guard or the strength. I'm imagining. Unfortunately, our dirty player is on the front line. Not much we can do about that, but we do have Hack in here instead, so it's all good. So we're going to try and just keep a positive vibe going here. You know, obviously this is a team that nobody wants to run into. There's not a single team in the league that wants to run into this, because you have the combination of tackle, mighty blow, and claw, which kind of covers all the bases in terms of you know, wrecking your team. Elves can't escape it because of all the built-in tackle. Plus, you've got two agilities on the two players you'd want it on, so overall it's very nice. Oh, he's rolling a pro on the very first roll. Okay. You know when you say stuff like, let's keep a positive attitude, we're definitely going to have to keep that in mind. So that was our dirty player. It's 2 out for the moment. But hey, look, that one didn't work. Anywho, whatever happens, we'll give it a shot. We'll take out what we can. That's all we can do, eh? So he's trying to huddle them together to keep them safe. So who are we going after here? Maybe this guy? Yeah, he's keeping things very, very tight. Can do that, but it's going to push him the wrong way unless I move this guy first. I could do this. Hey, we knocked him over. Alright. So that means we can now hit this guy. Very nice. We'll move out of his way. There we go. Then we will do the inevitable move in and hit. $58, not the best. Just a stun, but a stun is, you know, a stun is something. And I think that might be about it. Let's see how fast he tries to move around us here. So we got 2 stuns, and they got 2 removals, which is not great keeping up from us, but it's at least something. He has potentially 2 hits on our team here, if he really wants to hit this guy down as possible. And then a blitz. This one's kind of awkward. But with as much guard as he has, if he piled all his guard in, he might be able to do it. Looks like he's hitting our guard. We can only hope that that pro comes back to bite him at some point. Okay, nice. That didn't hurt us. So is he going to move in to protect these guys now, or is he going to let us jump in on them? It's going to be difficult to fully protect him. I think he's going to just try and protect the back of it. But he can't really protect the front of it. He might go for 2 dice against here, actually. Because he has block and we don't. This is probably a game where I can get rid of the core skills. Okay, he didn't go for it, so we do have a block here. And then... maybe this guy? Don't want to move up though. I don't want to kind of move up and give the assist. So we'd have to move some people across. Can I afford to is the question. I think so. So you would just you would come here. You would come here. You would come... it doesn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. Because I was going to get this guy across to cover, but I don't think I can in the way I was hoping. Disappointing. But I guess you can come back. Oh no! Oh boy, that was not what I meant to do. And now he's too far away. Well, that's most unfortunate. That was me clicking things too fast. I mean, we didn't lose a reroll because of it, if you want to look on the plus side. Stuns are a bit disappointing. But hey. He might actually focus this guy down now, which is going to be most unfortunate. Oh, he'll probably hit this guy. We've got a guard over here, so it'd be a 1 dice unless he's got some special... Well, he could use this guy. I don't know, let's see. Yeah, he's going to hit him. All because we misclicked. What I was trying to do, in case you're wondering, was select this guy and move him in next to him. Well, hopefully it won't come back to bite us. It's annoying when a misclick like really comes back to bite you. Hey, pro failed. That's nice at least. Now we can actually technically get a hit on this guy. We won't be able to foul him afterwards. But, you know. Okay, this is a little dangerous, but we're gonna go in here. Because we need that assist. Let's funnel around the back. Where am I blitzing? Here, I think. Sorry, a lot of thinking involved here. So we take this first. Obviously, clearing out some bull centaurs would be, oh boy, would be handy. I mean, he's had a few pushes as well. So, you know. So we're on a 1 dice now, but if we clear out this guy, it'll be a 2 dice. Or if I go here, that won't really help actually, if I go here. It'll firm up our lines though, that makes sense. So we attempt this. Oh rats, how did I know that was coming? Alright, stun isn't too bad. But we're still kind of suffering here on what happened last turn. That was a nice noise. Stun is alright. And the good news is he's being too scared to pile on because of our heavy fouling. That ain't so good though. Regen's not really coming good. Yeah. If we could have at least knocked this guy over, or even if we hadn't knocked him over, if we hadn't like ended the turn, we could have hit somebody here and avoided some of this painful damage. We're kind of getting to the point where I don't know that our wizard's going to do much use even if we use it now. Could wizard this guy. Or wizard... If we wizard this guy, we can run over for the assist. Okay, let's get a bit aggressive here. Oh, that's a solid result. Oh, there's guard there. That's a problem. We would also want guard, but he's too far away. Can I push? No, I can't get anybody else free. So do I just go for this 1 dice? I kind of have to go for this 1 dice. We'll go with this guy because the other guy's better at picking up. And we don't have to make the initial dodge if this goes well. Oh, game, why? Well, prepare to get surfed into oblivion, everybody. Because that's what's likely to happen here. Just needed a 5 or 6 here on the 2 dice. I guess that's not hugely likely. But we couldn't get an assist. We went for the 1 dice because there was no way to get it to a 2 dice even with the assist, so... yeah. Well, there was. I could have put the first guy here and then dodged through, made a 3+ dodge through. Which I guess in retrospect you could argue is the way to go, but we needed to try and go for that, because if we knock it free over here and then grab it with this guy, then we can potentially run it up to a point where we can lob it. And probably with their... yeah, I mean he might be able to go back and get it, but it would have been a little tricky. So I think he's going to try and set this up in a way that he can surf us off, basically. I don't know if he can reach enough guys. Well, let's see, because if you push this way, he would need somebody here and here. So he'd have to do some... I don't think any of his Chaos Dwarfs can really do that. So he's going to consider himself in pretty good stead here, and... boy. Yeah, you can even free up this guy. Okay, so he's happy with his little court he's got here. I don't... yeah, we don't have any more guard on the field. Our guard has been getting KO'd. Or worse. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad. So we're looking at 2 dice against here, whatever we do, I think. More pushing. Just trying to work out if there's any way to not get a 2 dice against. I don't see it. I mean, I basically would have to roll a 2 dice against somebody else, and then dodge this guy through for a hit. Let's try and play sensibly for the moment, eh? Oh, that's the way to do it. Just get him away from the sideline. So at least he can't be trapped against their next turn. Yeah, we've got to try and like continue to think positive here. Wizard kind of went disappointingly. I mean, it cleared off a Centaur for now, but I don't think we're getting the ball free this half. Unless he plays pretty badly. It should be pretty easy to protect everything. Or, you know, roll a double skull at an opportune time. Oh, we got stunned on the mummy there. Okay, okay. Now what? Okay. Where's he gonna go? Here or here? No, can't go here. That'd be ridiculous. Okay, he's just gonna continue to use that. Fair enough. So we do have this, which is a 50-50 followed by some 2-ups. I quite like it. You know, compared to our other options. Rats. At this stage, we may as well reroll. Yeah, I don't think that was as crazy as it looked. Because obviously, like, if we actually make it over here and hit him, there's such a good chance of getting him. Plus, you know, the ball goes out over here, who knows where it goes. And we still have our turn left to go, and we still have an agility guy on, so we can potentially even run and find a way to pick it up, so. It's a little bit crazy, but I don't feel bad doing it. We're not going to do anything else with our rerolls for the rest of the half. And this guy was going to be on the 2 dice against, even if he made it through. I suppose you could argue that we could have just tried to chainsaw this guy down, but it was going to be hard to get in there. It kind of surrounded him. And Chaos Dwarfs have such high armor that you kind of need assists anyway to get a decent foul on them, even with a chainsaw. As we proved earlier, we were doing like 50-something% chainsaw hits with 3 assists, so not good. There is another death. Another non-permanent one. So I think we still have a team in the second half currently. Is he going to drop a foul? He doesn't really have a fouling hobgoblin about. Yeah, we can't really get anybody else over there, so let's try and hit this guard hobgoblin. Do we have a team that can 1 turn? Yes. If we want to be optimistic. Let's try and be optimistic, eh? He only has 1 stand firm, so he can't completely delete the 1-turner, he can just make it very, very hard. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about playing Chaos Dwarfs next season as a possibility, but I don't know if I want to play a team that I hate so much. I mean, they are, you know, one of the top 2 teams in the game, and that makes me inherently hate them. And they don't really have a downside to compensate it. Wood Elves are, I think, up there as well. But the good thing with Wood Elves is, of course, that they are super flimsy. I feel like I complain against Chaos Dwarfs every time we play them, even when we win. Do we want to keep Hack around? I don't think we do. Because I think he'd have to be on here. Yeah, we've lost so many players he'd have to be on, so the bribe's not going to help. 6, 8, 9. We only have 9 players on the field. So it's going to be a tricky one-turner. But I think possible. We've only got to move it 3 spaces. And if he leaves it like this, he doesn't have a tackle on this side. But then again, he might put all his guys over here. The guard is kind of awkward, but we do have some counter guard of our own on this. Oh, this is our only guard. Ugh. Okay, he took off a guard. That's nice. So we're pushing into here. Okay, bump into this pocket. Actually, maybe this guy? Yeah. Actually, you need to be here. Bump into this pocket. Then we start pushing him from behind. Don't know if we can do this really. Oh, we would need to move somebody round if we do this. Screw it. I think we just have to move somebody around. Oh, we got an extra reroll. Ball's in a good place. So first things first is this. Oh, the game is not being cool. Okay, we gotta push. We may as well follow because we don't really want to... You know what, I think we actually probably do want to dodge around. No, we don't. So next would be this. Oh, but I needed to move this guy for... Oh, I'm so bad at this. So we do this into here. I don't think we need this guy where he is. Famous last words. How are we doing here? Okay, that's one of our spaces. Oh boy, I need somebody all the way around here. Should I have pushed him here? We just still needed somebody in a bad place. Come on guys, we can do this. Okay, okay. It's still on. Yeah. Alright. Now for the easy bit. Okay. It's still on. Oh. Oh, so close. I mean, it's not outrageously impossible. Well, you know what? We didn't do the best job there, but we did make a possible one. So, I feel pretty good about that. Okay, you ready for a potential horrible mistake? We still have a bribe here. Okay. Oh, that was that would have been quite fun. We got it possible. Oh, oh dear. Okay. So now the game is definitely not in our favor, but I suppose not impossible. These guys would have been helpful, sure. I keep trying to keep the hope. I really do. But it's not being easy. It's getting harder and harder. Let's try and keep things tasty by going and hitting this guy over here. No, I don't really want you to switch. I just want you to come over and guard this side. You can stay where you are and just be, well, let's get you here. Okay. So we get all our hits on the front line, we get a blitz on the bull centaur, maybe we take him out. You know, then suddenly we're 10 versus 9. Or if none of these guys go out, it's possible. Things are possible. Keeping it positive. Okay, didn't even need our high kick. Great start. Just in case of impending disaster, let's go ahead and move up. We'll do a little bit of this. We'll do this hit first, because, you know, it'd be pretty cool if this went off, right? Okay. We'll come up the middle because it's the safest place to go in case we roll both downs. Oh, we did. He's gonna come and hit me, so... yeah. Yeah, that's what we're really going for here. Gonna move him away from this so we don't give him accidental guard. Oh hey! Okay, suddenly we're back in it. No long-term effect, which is sad. No punishment for his early Apo use. That's disappointing, because we could have got the 3 dice here. We don't like this guy though, so let's move up here. Oh, I forgot I've already moved this guy. So we need our mummy not to fall over here. And indeed, he did not. I actually think in this case we will stay. Okay, so we're 11 on 10 right now. I mean, we're 10 on 9, so we're actually we're back in it. I feel good about that last turn. Haven't used our bribe yet either. So, you know, that's nice. Staying in. That's the spirit. This is not Mighty Blow. I presume he's going to bring in guys here so he can put a hit in. So now he can put a hit on somebody. Got him down, which is unfortunate because I was hoping to kind of overwhelm this flank. Let's pop in. Oh, I'd kind of like to be here. Okay, we've got to play a little bit fast and loose now. I guess we'll stay on that. It gives us a potential hit here. I'd have liked this guy to go down because then I could have come in for the hit on this guy. Let's see. I guess you just come up in here. That gives us the hit here. Boom. Excellent. Let's follow that to get out of our way. Oh, I was hoping for a kill there. You've got agility. I think they're going to be in on this turn. But we can come in here and take this guy out once and for all. Gotta be confident. Boom. Out he goes. I mean, it's not, of course they're unlikely to get injured. The hobgoblins, I would not mind if they got a bit more injured considering they're all arm value 7, but, you know. We've taken one Chaos Dwarf out. I think we should probably just be counting ourselves lucky we did that. So yeah, I had to be a bit cautious here because... Interesting, that's not what I expected. I expected him to hit this guy so he could have a come round, but in fairness it'd be a 1 dice. Against a blodge, so... He might come in this way. Okay, so he's going to put the hit in here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. No surprise there. And he's gone for the game. So not what I expected. I kind of expected this guy to come around and clear out here. And then get his tackle on the go, which would be very difficult to deal with. I think we may already be at the time where we just run for the hills and hope for the best. So, it probably involves doing a bit of this. Now that our guard mummy is gone, that's a bit of a problem. Or do we do this? Because this guy, tackle is our main concern here. I mean, being surrounded isn't going to be great either. Let's get up there. Okay. So he can reach us. He can't. This guy obviously can reach us regardless. But this guy can't get the wrong side of us, so I think the hobgoblins are almost a bigger worry here. Oh, why would you do this to me? Can't really reroll that. Well, how disappointing, eh? That's at least, that's quite a positive, at least. So the question is he going to try and use this guy to hit us, which involves doing GFIs? Sweet. Secret of Chimney Swift's holding strong. So we now don't have one of our mummies permanently, which is bad. And by permanently, I mean permanently for this game. He's okay overall, which is a big positive. So yeah, it looks like he's coming in for the assist, and then this guy's going to put in the block. Glad that this guy did a block. I think he's trying to work out a way to push us back down so that he can kind of surround us if it goes wrong, but it looks like he is gonna go with this guy. So a 1 here would be sweet. And another 1 just to follow up would be double sweet. Alright. I am okay with that. So we pop this guy. In a manner of speaking. We just get this guy up here to be a threat in case this doesn't work. Get these guys up. We try and hit some hobgoblins, because if we can take them out, that would be very helpful. Stuns. Well, in we go. We scored a touchdown. Whew. Thanks to the quail horse. Now, he should find it pretty simple to score back against us, but, you know, we're... Okay. We got our moment back. So I think that's 1 KO comeback out of 5, which is not a high hit rate, but, you know. We're not really a high hit rate team. Unfortunately, the secret of Chimney Swift has been demoted to expendable frontliner. Let's keep our strength guy back, he's actually pretty useful. I was going to keep the skeleton back because of his poor armor, but... So, I guess what we're hoping for now is just some you know, poor rolling on their part in terms of picking up the ball and maybe a few dub skulls. And we'll just do what we can. We're just doing this whole game is just kind of try and keep it positive. Feel like you're always in with a bit of a chance. We're in a better position than I thought we would be by this stage. I really didn't think we were going to score against them, if I'm being honest. I think they kind of maybe got a little kill happy versus actually taking us down. And maybe you could argue that the safer play was to use a bull centaur to block us and then just use other guys to surround us. But I don't know, it's always tricky. I mean, the kill game's been going well for him, so why not keep doing it, I suppose. We're a couple of players away from being, like, basically marked 2-1, so I understand the mentality. We still have bribes, so we could of course, you know, any chance we get, throw in a quick stomp as well. I'm sure he's gonna, like, protect himself reasonably well. He's still on 11 players. Unfortunately, the hobgoblins have been highly resilient. But one of the things to remember is that the Chaos Dwarfs are actually pretty slow. And he has to advance this not quickly, but not slowly. I think honestly, there's a fair call for coming back, blocking this guy, and if we're getting him over, dropping a foul on him, even if it's with the ghoul. Because any mobility we can take away is very solid, and obviously the strength is kind of a pain in the butt as well, so... So that's what we shall do. Drop this guy here. We'll drop this guy. Let's see, where are we going to hit him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. So we can hit him back to here. So let's put this guy here. And see what we get here. Okay, we got a knockdown. So we can... I think we take a step back with this guy as well. We just go full retreat for the moment. Drop in a 72% foul. Not terrible odds. Even a KO would be sweet here. Thank you. And we didn't use our thing, which is excellent. And now we stand these guys up because it's blocks that they have to make. Even though they'll probably get removed, it means that they don't have quite the mobility that with their whole team. They can't kind of just like ignore these guys and move all down, so... And pushes are our best friend. Well, skulls are our best friend, but pushes are our next best friend. So my feeling is they're going to try and push into this area. The good news is we have 4 guys here that are pretty fast. Yeah, I feel very much like he's coming over here. But once we stand these guys up, that will take a couple of guys out of the picture right away. So effectively, our zombie front line is going to be just trying to hold these Chaos Dwarfs in, as long as they will survive. And everybody else is on kill this pocket duty. Now, is he going to get into range here? No. So that's good. That gives us another turn to kind of adjust what we do. I think we probably hit this hobgoblin. Okay, so who's on assist duty? I think you are. I don't think I can hit him from an angle where I get a lot of assists on the fowl here. I mean, we may not knock him over, but I think we reroll it if we fail. Okay, we don't. So I'm actually going to back off here and bring the mummy in instead. We bring this guy around here. And then we drop in the fowl, see what happens. Another KO, but we did use our bribe. Now, does the bribe pay off? Well, that's an unfortunate bribe, but you know, it happens. So it was a hobgoblin for a... and only a KO, of course. But hey, every hobgoblin we get rid of is a little bit slower that they're being. Or a little less protection that they can throw over here. Yeah, this guy having tackle is a bit of a problem. Okay, it didn't pay off. So that's quite nice. He has to think about getting a position now as well. He's got enough hobgoblins that he can probably do it. But we can reach the sideline with all of our team. It looks like he's probably just going to dance behind again. Oh, he didn't. Oh, he's sidelining. Okay, okay. I really expected him to go behind here. Okay, okay. This is very exciting times. So now we're coming after this guy, I think. I mean, obviously we could try and do the bounce through. It's a 33% chance. don't think it's the most sensible option though. It's not a terrible option. Well, you know what? It's a 2 dice against, so that makes me feel like that is not the option to take. So I think what we're going to do is... How many guys can we actually get over here? Not that many. I don't know that this is going to be enough, actually. It could be. Okay, that's a big start. Oh, for that other ghoul to be still here. No. Just trying to get you back and out of the way. Sweet. Come on, little skeleton, this is what you were born for. Okay, that'll do. It's as good as a defense as we can put up. They've actually got 2 turns, I just realized. I thought they were out on their last turn, but it's us. Still, I mean, it's a good defense. Oh, he's still using that pro. It can come back to hurt you, because you can reroll those into double skulls. It's not like a free... It feels like a free reroll, and in some ways it is, but it's not as free a reroll as it could be. So what's his plan, is the question. Blitz here? And then sort of double back? This guy coming around actually feels a lot better now, though. I got him down, that's the problem, because his mobility is now cut. Is he just dropping back? Oh, the amount of guard here is painful. Risky, but successful. So what do we go for here? I can get guard to here. Okay, so if I cleared this guy, I could get a 2 dice on this guy. That may be the best thing to try. Boy, this is tense. Oh, a stun would have been sweet there. Let's see, you've got guard on you, so you really can't do anything. That is a beautiful hit. ABC birders. I think that's all we can do. He should be able to clear a way out here, unfortunately. But he's got to roll some dice without rerolls, so dub skulls could happen at some point. It'd be interesting to see how he plays it. I'm not sure how he'd play it, but I think there's a way. I mean, he can clear this mummy off. Well, it's awkward. Going for the blitz here. Is he going to just hand it off to this guy? I mean, I suppose it might be the best option. He put me back to stunned. Nice. Oh, it doesn't really matter either way. I finished my game. He was just going for some extra injury points. So, yeah, he's coming around. He's going to hand off to this guy. Oh, we did enough. Okay. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, he has a fair call to say. I think he's got like the last 2 MVPs. He's got a fair call to say maybe he got a little hard done by a couple of times, but honestly, I think we had some fair call for that as well. Wow. I think we actually had 3 deaths maybe, but 2 of them regened. I'm not 100% sure on that. So he doesn't really necessarily want this guy to get MVP. I guess I'm okay with this. 1 more injury for him, and he's in a... His break tackle to get over there to help, I think, was probably pretty clutch at the end there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And I don't know if there was a better way to do what he did. I guess he could have moved the centaur in and tried to... He'd have still had to dodge through. I think with no reroll, whatever he did was going to be kind of a bit scary because he still had to make the handoff there as well. Yeah, crazy times. Yeah, we just got... I mean, this is no surprise. The injuries and kills. What was most sad was our KO rolls were so poor. So we really were down a lot of that game. I really thought for the second half we'd probably be able to come back in and do okay. Our chainsaw did okay for stunning, but ultimately he still scored when he wanted to in the first half. So, and the wizard didn't help in that sense either. Maybe it helped us avoid a little bit of hits because he was having to concentrate on making sure the ball was safe. I don't know. It's a tricky one. I still think I would take what we took every time. I think what we did in the second half once we scored was pretty solid with just like singling out a couple of his players and fouling them. Like getting those 2 guys off, I think, was a huge help at the end there, because like I was talking about, most of his Chaos Dwarfs just got stuck on zombies on the line, and he was relying on a centaur and a bunch of hobgoblins, who obviously are a lot less reliable. So yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with the game. We should have had an extra bribe, of course, because we were at the rook case. And just to prove once more, I feel like I probably do this every time, but just to prove it once more, club. During the inducements phase, both teams receive a bribe at no cost at the rook case. We have the referee rest area. It's never happening. Don't know why, but it's not good. There's been a few games where it would have been nice to have that. I'll tell you what, if we get another game, if we get over 200k, from like a concede or something, still a pretty reasonable record, then I will heavily consider, I will delete our enhancement and rebuild it to see if it unglitches itself. Of course, now I'm regretting not holding on to that zombie. We're actually going to be 11 players unless I buy another one in, which I think we just do. So I'll probably do that in the off time. But yeah, I honestly, I'm super happy with the result of that game. I think, you know, I think there was a number of points right from the first turn where we we instantly had somebody die. Where I think it would have been easy to kind of get down on ourselves and want to give up mentally, if not altogether. And I think that was an example of, you know, sometimes just holding in there even though things don't necessarily feel like they're going particularly well, can sometimes be a good thing. And you know, even if we had lost, I would have felt sad, but like we had put up a really good fight. So yeah, happy with that. I guess I will see you for the next one. And you know, I honestly don't know how much season there is left. It's kind of hard to keep track of such a long, because I think the season's like 7 weeks or 8 weeks now. It's really hard to keep track of where you're at with it. But either this team or somebody new. But hopefully a few more games with this team, because I've kind of grown to love them. So I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.